nothing less than probably about 7-8 Christmas, right? So I almost want to believe that everyone here knows what Christmas is about. And probably I should just go and sit down. But in case, let's put it all together. What is the main message of Christmas? By your own understanding. Maybe one or two questions. What is the summary? What is the main message of Christmas? What is Christmas about? What is Christmas for you? The coming of the King. Thank you. Say it. Can you echo it? I can't hear.
His birthday. Jesus' birthday.
Jesus' birthday. Thank you. So you see, everyone we all have the summary. It is not about us. It is about Jesus. And Jesus gives this season meaning. Our shopping does not give this season meaning. Our decorations does not give this season meaning. The coming of Christ, the one who came to save us, gives this season its meaning. I agree with your reasons and messages. Let us add two that I wish to share with you this year. First, God still loves the world. He has not given up on the world. So, he came in flesh to save us. And he keeps coming into our world in different ways. We also must not give up on our fellow brothers and sisters, and neither should we give up on the world at large. All may seem to be going worse, but we must be people of faith, that with God all things are possible, and that God has not abandoned us. If we believe he is Emmanuel, God with us. In the last 2 years, can you still call him Emmanuel?
Yeah.
2020, 2021.
Yes.
And looking forward, is he still the true Emmanuel we thought of, we're told about, we received? Yes, he has not changed. However bad things might look, God is still with us. All we have to do is to be patient enough, and we will see his hands in all things. Secondly, that it seems to have taken place, the event of Jesus coming in flesh seems to have taken place long time ago, but we still celebrate him, because this applies to us over and over again. God renews his glory, his blessings, his mission in us and in our world. Therefore, we must always be prepared to accept God's love, and more importantly, to share that love. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. And he asks us as Christians, as his children, to also give ourselves to our brothers and sisters. That is the message of Christmas. God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. And his only begotten Son is asking of every one of us that anyone who believes in him should also go out there and share this good news with other people. Thus, Christmas is another opportunity to share the joy of Christ with the world in every way. Reach as much people as you can. The joy of Christ is contagious. So, don't contain it. Don't hold it. Share it. You know, the joy of Christ is unlike human currency. The more you spend, the lesser you have. The joy of Christ, the joy of God, the more you share, the more you have. So share it. Don't be afraid. God has it in abundance. It's never exhausted. So don't think if I share it, then I become less. No, the more you share, the more you have. You know that song, Joy to the World, the Lord has come. Not joy to me, joy to my family, joy to my church. No, joy to the world, because the Lord has come. Celebrate real Christmas, not perfect Christmas. You may hope for a perfect Christmas, but there is no perfect Christmas anywhere. Even the Holy Family of Jesus, Mary, and Joseph didn't find it rosy. It wasn't a perfect one for them, but it was a real one for them. Jesus will find you where you are, in your real life, in the perfect Christmas, where loved ones may have recently been lost, we are grieving, or you have lost a job, or ill health, or anxiety, or fear, or anything that we will be experiencing. That is the real Christmas. That in the midst of all this, we still know that Jesus is for us. He came to give himself up for us. He came as a child in the manger. That is the joy that he wants to give us. Not because everything is nice and good, and we have so much. In fact, we have excess. That is not the joy he wants to give us. He wants to give us that joy that lasts, which comprises of loving him and loving our neighbors. That is where Jesus will find you. That is where your real Christmas belongs. Where you can feel and accommodate Emmanuel, God with us. That real you. The one the Lord knows, not the one on social media. The true one, the sincere you, who acknowledges and knows that you are weak, but rely on God's strength. Who acknowledges that you are poor, but rely on God's riches. Who acknowledges that you are human, but relies on God's divinity. And that is, after all, why he came. Let us celebrate the real Christmas, not a perfect Christmas. The real one is opening yourself up to God exactly how you are. He will come to you, then you can share him with the world. May the Lord in his love and mercy bless us, bless our home with his coming this time, that we will know it for good, now and always. We ask this through Christ our Lord.
Amen.